What's up, y'all? Lately I've been reading Exodus 3 and 4. And in those two chapters, God, he comes down to Moses as a burning bush, and Moses, he gives Moses a word. And in this word, he tells Moses, I want you to free my people from captivity. Get them out of bondage and slavery out of Egypt. And Moses, he doesn't receive this word in a way that most people think, is fitting. Moses, he actually tells God, I'm not worthy of this. I speak slow. Who am I to speak into Pharaoh? I have a slow speech and I don't have the best speech to speak into Pharaoh. And God, you can tell he then gets kind of upset with Moses at this point. So then he tells Moses, well, since you won't do what I called you to do what I told you to do, I will have your brother Aaron do what I had called you to do. I will have him take the place in which I told you to do it. I will have him do it. And we see there how just because God calls you doesn't mean somebody else can't take your position. Doesn't mean somebody else can't take or fill your shoes. And, in most cases we find ourselves just like Moses in that sense. We doubt God, or we say, God, who am I that's worthy enough to take these things on that you calling me to do this? You calling me to be this person, but I feel like I'm right here. Who am I to be here? And we can't worry or look at what other people are doing. At times we find ourselves doing that. I know I do. I look at him or her or this person or that person saying, man, I'm not a good speaker like they are, or I can't preach or teach or do poetry or this or that like that person. But if God calls you to do that, you just do that and you focus on that. You focus on what God told you to do, not on how man looks or how man is looking at you or how you think you look to that person or to the people that God is telling you to preach to or give his word to, And in this video, I just want to encourage people, if God is telling you to do something and, we know that it's for sure God telling you to do something, you do it. You don't want to fall victim into you having, a doubt in God. You're doubting God, saying, God, maybe you didn't call me to do that. Maybe you called me to do this instead. But, at times, I see myself just like Moses, how Moses doubted God in that situation, we're not sure on our mercy. God had mercy on Moses still to carry out what he envisioned him doing. And just because Moses, or just because God gave Moses that mercy doesn't mean he's going to have the same for me. I might deny God once and that might be it for me. So I gotta be able to take everything God says to me in stride and put it forth and give it forth to God and give it unto the glory of God, because I can't hold back what God is telling me. I gotta be able to do it. And I just wanted to give that to you guys, just to encourage you guys to, not worry about how people may perceive you. If God is telling you to do something, for sure it's God telling you to do something, you do it. And just stay blessed, everybody.